Hello, Internet. Welcome to Hot Tips. My name is Charlie, and I wanted to introduce you formally to the Skyrim live series that's coming to Hot Tips. Now, I don't have a date for it yet, but I am prepared to commit to this playthrough given the larger than expected number of people praising the idea. The idea, as a reminder and also as an intro to those of you who may not have heard it from a previous video, is being tentatively described and called the Skyrim Democracy series. Essentially, it's a series in which every episode is recorded live, and those of you who happen to be viewing it live can have a say in how things happen in the game. Every decision made, from who we are, from what weapon or armor we'll use or wear, to what quests we'll go on and what places and people we'll be exploring and interacting with. This playthrough will, of course, be a heavily modded playthrough, because that's just kind of my thing. And while I haven't finalized the working list yet, I can tell you safely that there will be at least 100 mods installed and active, including several graphical enhancement mods, gameplay mechanics changes, an overhaul of several systems, and perhaps even some realism and survival mods, although I'm not committed to those just yet due to the enormous amount of additional time they add into the game. Mod choices are all part of this democracy as well, so if you have ideas, leave them in the comments. However, please note that not all mods are compatible with one another, and also that mods which aren't optimized well or add processes into the game that may kill my frame rates or conflict with things that I'm firmly going to have are probably not going to be included. I've done a lot of testing with Skyrim in the past, but I've never finished any of the main storyline, nor have I finished most of the side quests. In addition to the vanilla stories that can be experienced, as well as all the DLC, which I have, I'll also be including many new quest mods into the game, including all of the highly rated ones on the Nexus like Falscar, Worm's Tooth, Helgen Reborn, Moon Pass to Elsewhere, Moon and Star, and probably some and perhaps all of the Fight Against the Thalmor quest mods as well. Now these are all quest mods that I have never touched before. I've never done anything with them, but they're highly rated and I'd like to experience them with you if I could. There's actually more than that even, but I'm using up enough time as it is on this description, so I wanted to present you with one more thing before I go, and that's the backstory of our character. In the description of this video, and in the card that's appearing right now in the upper right corner of the screen with that little exclamation point, there's a link to the Hot Tips website, which will take you to a page where this video is embedded. On that page, in text, is a short backstory that I've come up with that I think is broad enough to fit for any race character, as well as both male and female roles, but also specific enough to give you a feel for what this character may have experienced in the past and their history as it can be presented from a second-person perspective. I invite you to read this backstory, perhaps even a couple of times, envisioning what sort of character will fit with this. Picture it with any and or all races if you want as well, to see what you think fits, and if you have some, feel free to comment below there to give ideas as to what could be added or how we could improve that backstory further. Maybe you could even ask questions for which forcing me to answer them could lead us to even deeper story. There hasn't really been a ton of time spent on this, so I won't say it's the best it could be, but the idea is to provide a baseline that would allow for you guys to choose the race and character traits that best fit this character, and to be broad enough to where most any combination could be possible. So that's the update, everyone. I don't have a date for which I'll be able to start this, but I will say that it's most certainly not going to start until either the Prison Architect series has concluded or the first Patreon goal is met. But either way, I think this is really awesome, and I think it's going to be really fun, and I look forward to seeing your feedback on this as we move forward. So take care, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.